What's up, guys? I'm Shane. Welcome back to our North Texas Dynasty. This week, we have a huge game against number 17 Memphis. We're not even in the others receiving votes anymore. Right now, we're actually ranked number 32, according to championship contenders. So a win here might jump us into the top 25. I don't care. Because if we win out, we'll end up in there anyways. The other big thing, obviously, it's the recruiting. We have all these guys showing up this week, including a couple late additions, like the left tackle who wants to come and visit this week now. I have bumped it up to 7-minute quarters, like I did last year, but I might leave it there this time. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how the game goes. We did pretty well offensively last week, but On was pretty much on fire, and we didn't even manage more than 260 yards? Memphis is pretty scary, though. I didn't realize they had an 88 overall defense. We got this, though, even though they knocked off UCF. All right, they're 4th in the nation in pass yards. That could work to our benefit, though. That means more pass attempts, so if the defense can play well, more opportunities for interceptions and swats. Oh, big play right there. There's one TFL for the D-line down. I'm going to miss So next year. Not the flashiest player, but just always reliable. But if we impress a couple of these D-linemen, maybe we'll have a suitable replacement for them. And out of bounds. Kind of wish Muhammad had tried to make a play for that, but he was too far away, I think. All right, big sack right off the bat. Ah, he got me. Dang it. 2 straight sacks, 3rd and 24. We're in borderline safety territory here. I don't think we're going to get the first down here, but I want to try and get some of these yards back. Is this a dumb play? Yes. Am I going to do it anyways? You betcha. Unfortunately, we're at negative 14 rushing yards now. How are we supposed to impress the fullback with those kind of numbers? We're going to give Smith the chance to run up the gut here. It's a good thing we did. Ward, if I hit you on this, I need you to catch it. Big play. This guy has come around huge during the course of the season. Oklahoma State just got smashed by West Virginia. I'm starting to think that victory not as impressive. Couldn't quite punch it in for Simpson. And Smith managed to sneak in there. Barely. Oh, luckily he dropped that because I blew that coverage. I dove too soon at him in the backfield. That went from a TFL to a first down. Murphy lost his impact player status.
Thank you!
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry I screamed so loud. I did it! I got a user pick! A real one! I did it! I did it! It's beautiful, man. Oh, it's beautiful. That is not as easy as Crow and Drewski make it look, man. Oh. And the worst part is they did it with a linebacker, so it doesn't even help with the recruits. I've never done that in my entire life, guys. It's not even like I'm celebrating because it's the first time I've done an NCAA. Never. In any of the football games. I've been playing it since NFL 95 back on the Sega Genesis. I have never gotten a user pick. Again, I mostly played the D-line. ESPN 2K5 back in the day, I used to get 10 sacks a game. And again, once Super Sim started, I just stopped playing defense. I just played offense only. Oh, Screw it. I don't even care if we win now. I got that. Congratulations, Murphy. Hopefully you get your impact back, but more importantly, you get a thumbnail. On is having a lot of trouble throwing to the right. I'm guessing because he's right-handed. Smith is getting bounced around over there. Oh, I thought we jumped off sides. That was just the end of the first quarter. Oh, I stopped paying attention. That was supposed to be a much quicker pass. I'll take the points. I don't want to. I hate that my first user pick ends up in just a field goal. Now if only I get actually good at defense and not just lucky. And that was a beautiful blitz by Muhammad. Oh no, we injured him. Noville is just a screen killer. Even if he doesn't get the tackle, he gets enough in the way. I don't know, I feel bad when I injure these guys, and I don't know why. They're not real. I should be rooting for injuries. Should have Greg Williams as my coach or something. I got the sack. Through all of that muddled mess. Oh, he dropped that. Go ahead, Weber. He had the blocks. They just didn't hold for long enough. That was a good idea to put Alberding on a streak. There, made a decision that time. We have 7-minute quarters, and this is going to be our lowest scoring game in like 4 games. Yes! Ward finally, his first touchdown catch on the season. Unfortunately, we left him a little bit more time on the clock than I want. I know we're in a good position on this, but I just kind of... Jesus. Go ahead. You're going to kill the clock and try and get me to jump off sides? That's cool. That was So. He's got 2 TFLs, so So just by himself is going to do this for us.
Nope.
Ooh, Harris with a little move there. There we go. We'll just feed the ball to Smith the whole time. That's fine. Ward. Ward, you were laying on his head, bud. Good hands there, Harris. He's not even wearing gloves. I just noticed that. He's a throwback. We're number 80? What are you? Oh, no. Tim Brown was 81, but what are you, a throwback to that? Yeah, Ward goes from no touchdowns to 2 in 1 game. Yeah, I did get the credit for that. You can stack up that backfield all you want. I still snuck through. Gaddy getting it out at the end, too. Yeah, broke that one up. Noville and Whitlock. Zach Weber, by the way, is leading, no surprise, for the Returner of the Year award. Ward is just having himself a pretty good game here. Even if you get player of the game, bud, I'm sorry, you're not getting the thumbnail. Can we get Dart in the corner of the end zone? No, we get Harris in the back of it. Broke that one up. Good job, Murphy. It's all good, because the victory is going to be worth... It's a conference game. It's a higher-ranked opponent. It's so much other stuff. Good play, other Murphy. You know, next on my little bucket list, I've never blocked the punt. And I still haven't. The fact that we can go for a block and have Weber just cut him up is so just satisfying. Coach going for it? Yeah, Coach is going for it. I was about to say, we don't have the kick power for that one. We're entering the fourth quarter, dominating 31-3 over Memphis. Harris is just wide open in the corner. I couldn't not take that. I'm going to super sim a couple of these defensive drives. I just want to see what they do. Fine's in here. Well, it's about time Hardy gets some run. Ooh. You know, he doesn't have the pure speed, but I think his acceleration might be better. All right, now, Hardy, here's the test. So I got to see how you do on these halfback dives. But now Weber's in. All right. Because it'll be funny. Oh, he caught it. Let's get Fine in the end zone. I just want to get Mason Fine to hit Pirtle one time. That's it. We're good. Let's hang a 50 burger on him. Are you kidding me? That doesn't... Oh. That's garbage, man. I guess that's karma. There you go, Hardy. On, second straight player of the game. 26 of 37, 312, and 4 touchdowns. Suddenly we learned how to pass the ball lately. Alright, so stats on the day. Mason Fine, 3 for 3 and 47 yards. Who cares? Austin On, 26 of 37, 4 touchdowns, 312 yards. Did end up taking 4 sacks. Making a great case to be the starter next year. Rushing side, Nick Smith with 101 yards and 1 touchdown. Barely making it through, but he did enough. Hardy got 5 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown. Mason Fine with a touchdown as well. Receiving, Harris went off 10 for 104, 2 touchdowns. Ward 6 for 85 and 2 touchdowns. Poor Darden only 2 for 17 after going off last week. They just alternate every week. Okay, defensive side, this is kind of important. Murphy, 5 tackles, 2 TFLs, a sack, and the user pick. We had So and Dotson with sacks. We needed 3, we got 2. So there's a problem. TFLs, I don't want you to worry about it. Dotson with 2, So with 2, Noville got 1. Interceptions, that was the only one. Pass deflections, Gaddy got 1. We needed 4. So we're not impressing the secondary. You know what? I was going to say we'll wrap it up here, as we usually do. But I'm going to exit. We're going to jump forward a week, and we're going to see if we got any of these guys to sign. So we got beat up by USF. We smashed Tulsa, and Tulsa smashed USF. You gotta love it. Oh, we got a bye week next week. We're actually going to advance a couple times. Well, my offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator leveled up. Whoo! The left tackle signed. The quarterback signed. The left outside linebacker signed. The fullback signed. The free safety, who we weren't even really going after that much, signed. That's a good week of recruiting. And we're back in the top 25 at number 23. Meadows is coming here this week. Going to Texas next week. We have an outside shot of locking him up after this, though. We have the number 4 ranked class after those signings last week. All right, let's advance another week. Let's see if the bye week visits go well. Oh, we got Navy next week? We have Navy and Tulane left. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I was stressed about this one. Gatewood, we had a big lead. I wasn't worried. Meadows, we got him. It's Brian Matthews who I'm worried about. It's Donald Smith. We got a lot of people who are ready to visit. They're going to have to come in during a bye week. Whenever this North Texas Dynasty is over, I was thinking about just creating a new coach and picking my next team and just keeping this going so that North Texas is established. But I have the coach progression set on fast, and I feel like that breaks it a bit. And I can't just turn that off. I wish I could, but I can't. We jumped up 7 spots to number 16 on a bye week. What the hell happened last week? Oh, Michigan, Oregon, Virginia Tech, Mississippi State, and UCLA all dropped out. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams that were in front of us. Now I feel ripped off that we only went up 7 spots. Like, if we had beaten East Carolina or USF, we could probably have an outside shot at the national championship. And instead, if we went out, if UCF wins out until we face them, we might get a BCS Bowl. UCF is projected for the Orange Bowl against Florida in Florida. Well, at least the commute won't be bad. Can I insta-commit this punt? Can I instant commit the Paul? No. His name is Paul Strong as a punter. Can I insta-commit him? Our first ever insta-commit is a freaking punter. Isn't that just fitting? Oh, that is perfect. I'm going to redshirt him, actually. Let's get Shaw locked up. We don't need him, but it'll make the recruiting class look better. Even after getting benched for 3 games, On's still 44 in the country in passing yards. That's pretty good. So Smith has every single rushing record except for the career rushing yards for our school. And I don't think he's going to get there. So that'll wrap up this episode. Next time we take on Cupcake Navy. Hopefully we should be able to smash him, and hopefully I can just have Nick Smith run all over him. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to hit like down below. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. If you would like any of these massive haul of incoming recruits to be named after you, drop it down in the comment section below, or give them a different name. Let me know their look, their equipment, anything like that. Any other comment down there, of course, I will reply to, unless you are the trolliest of trolls. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Shane. I'm out.